All right, time now for This Week in Auto History. Mr. Mars.
Yeah, it's a real interesting week this week in automotive history. And I wanted to start with October the 19th, 1982. Now, this story is about John DeLorean. He was a star at General Motors. He played a pivotal role in the development of vehicles like the Pontiac GTO, the Nova, and the Vega. But he's best known for his vision of creating a stainless steel sports car, the DeLorean DMC-12. Of course, this has got the distinctive gull-wing doors and was in the 1985 film Back to the Future. Now, October the 19th is when DeLorean was charged with cocaine trafficking. It took until August 1984, almost 2 years, for him to be acquitted of the drug charges. The jury found that he had been a victim of entrapment by federal agents posing as drug traffickers. The idea was they were going to get him enough money that he was desperate to make his dream come true, and they took advantage of that. So while he was cleared of the charges, the ongoing effort to clear his name and all the financial woes that came around from all of that event really took its toll, and on March 2005, John Z. DeLorean passed away at the age of 80. Now, October the 22nd, 1936.
I remember it well.
You were probably there because the drivers road tested the Volkswagen Type 1 prototype for the first time. The car was proposed, designed, and engineered by Ferdinand Porsche and his team under contract to Adolf Hitler. Porsche, I knew her. And his team under the contract of Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party, and it was labeled Volkswagen.
And that's not the original. That's not the 30-something. Because it's got 30-something's got that little bitty tiny back window.
No, there is no picture of it.
Opera window in the back, yeah.
That I could find. So it translates, anyway, it was called the People's Car because it was supposed to be affordable, reliable, and simple to work on. And so everybody could get it. They had a financing set up and all that. Top speed on it was 62 miles an hour, which was perfect for Germany's brand new Autobahn.
I will tell you this. I think back in the day, everybody knew somebody, if you didn't own one yourself, that had a Volkswagen Bug.
Worked on several of them, sunk one of them. The Type 1 eventually outsold the Model T with 21,529,464 produced between 1938 and 2003. Became the best-selling car in the world up to that point. Last Type 1 Beetle left the assembly line in 2003 down in Mexico because they passed a new law down there because of all the crime. All the taxis had to have 4 doors, no more 2 doors. Too easy to rob them. So they phased out because that was their biggest market, was the taxis. Now, rolling into the big one, October 21st, 1980. The International Harvester Company actually became to fruition because of a merger between, and pay attention here, McCormick Harvesting Machine Company, the Deering Harvesting Company, the Milwaukee Harvesting Machine Company, the Plano Manufacturing Company, and Warder, Bushnell, and Gessner all combined in 1902 to create the International Harvester Manufacturing Company. They made big tractors. Then they started building trucks in 1907 for farm work. Now, they were commercial selling the trucks. They were successful at that and the farm equipment, but they launched their Jeep competitor, the Scout, in 1960, and that would become the company's most successful consumer vehicle to October 21st, 1980. They actually sold 532,674 Scouts throughout that decade. Now, to go along with that, what we were talking about earlier, October the 24th, 2024, Scout Motors introduces an all-new vehicle lineup. Now, they're going to bring back the 2 vehicles. They're going to first be the Terra truck, and it's inspired by the first Scout ever built, and it shares the same colors. The second is the SUV, and it's based on the last Scout that was ever built.
You have pictures of that?
The new ones?
Yeah.
No, I didn't include them because I really wasn't going to deal on it. I just was using that as a coincidence because 2 days after the date that they stopped making it, they're reintroducing. And so anyway, it goes into some details about what they can do and what they can't do. But that's it was kind of interesting the way they're doing that. Like we were talking earlier about the non-dealers and how it's going to be interesting. But that was this week in automotive history.
Thank you.